Hi guys, so for my poem I chose Love Song by Flavian Ranavio. I cannot pronounce it. I looked it up everywhere trying to find a translator so it would tell me, but I couldn't, so that's the best I got. Um, this poem's really short, but it was really fun breaking it down and just like understanding each line. It might be the way I view it might be completely different from what somebody else views it as, but I did my best. Um, I wrote a little bit down about the author. Um, he lived from 1914 to 1999. He was a teacher during World War II. After that, he entered civil service, occupying posts in both France and Madagascar. Um, so yeah, that's I just wrote down a little bit. Um, but I thought about just reading it and kind of breaking it down into what I understood it as, and then reading it all together at the end. So the first line is, "Do not love me, my friend, like your shadow. Shadows will fade in the evening, and I will hold you until the cock crows." So that's pretty, self explanatory. I feel like obviously shadows do fade in the evening, and I viewed it as he doesn't want a love that goes away at nighttime. Like, just being there during the day is not enough when you just go away at night. And then the next line is, "Do not love me like pepper. It makes my belly too hot. I cannot eat pepper when I'm hungry." That was really hard to break down, in my opinion. I was like, what is this? The best explanation I have for that is he does not want to be loved like all hot and heavy, because there's a lot of lust in the beginning of a relationship, and that's not all that he wants, because it's not fulfilling. Like, there's just a pit when that goes away, and you can just never fill yourself up with something like that. um he needs someone constantly, all the time, that doesn't fade. That's the best I could break that one down. Because when you're in a new relationship, obviously those feelings eventually fade over time, and that's not something that he wants, because that never would fill him up. I don't know, that's the best I could come up with. It was really confusing, but that's how I interpret it as. Then after that, it says, "Do not love me like a pillow. One would meet and sleep and not see each other during the day." And that kind of complements the shadow comment. In the first line, talking about the shadow, obviously shadows fade at night, so they won't be there during the nighttime. But this is saying they won't be there during the daytime. Yeah, sorry, I get confused there thinking about it. So those kind of complement each other. Like, hey, I don't want somebody that's just there at night. Hey, I don't want somebody that's just there during the day. Which I thought those complement each other very well. Very clever. Then next it says, "Love me like a dream, for dreams are your life in the night and my hope in the day." And so I took that as he wants something that's very constant, all the time, is always there, never changes. Because if you think about it, that's pretty self-explanatory. You do dream during the day, you do dream at night. It's all the time, it's constant, it's always there, it's never going away. So yeah, that's just kind of how I interpreted all of it as, and somebody might interpret it completely different, and that's okay. But I'm just gonna read it one time through without stopping and breaking it down. So, "Do not love me, my friend, like your shadow. Shadows will fade in the evening, and I will hold you until the cock crows. Do not love me like pepper. It makes my belly too hot. I cannot eat pepper when I am hungry. Do not love me like a pillow. One would meet and sleep and not see each other during the day. Love me like a dream, for dreams are your life in the night and my hope in the day." Flavian Ranavio. So, yeah,